Hello everyone, Jeff here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the 1.0 version of Pathfinder Gallowspire Survivors. This is a roguelike bullet heaven in the Pathfinder universe, and it has been out in early access for some number of months, several months, more than 6 I believe, but the 1.0 version is out, and I figured we would check it out. Now, I will say that originally when this came out in early access, I was incredibly disappointed in it. I did not think it was, honestly, it was just boring. That was its biggest fault. We're going to go with Smart Jeff here. You can name your characters. We're going to be going to the cave. I did one run of this since this 1.0 edition, so I could kind of see what was going on versus before. Actually, we're not going to start yet. We're going to change our talents real quick. I'm gonna refund because I want to try a fire build, I guess. Yeah, let's go fire. Anyways, this game does have quite a bit of meta progression, and by quite a bit I mean it has a ton of meta progression going on here that you will have to adjust. Oh, I was supposed to. Whatever, you know what? We don't need to ignore armor. We can just get through it. There's a lot to go through. The characters all have talents and attributes. Each character has levels. It takes a while to level them up, in my experience, or previously. I'm not really sure now. They all have talents. There are 3 characters. It shows their overall stats. And then there's this card thing that's been added where you unlock cards and you spend gold to upgrade them to give you very minor boosts, but they end up adding a lot. Like all of these give 3% damage, or this gives 6 because I own 2 of them. I guess you can get more. So there's a lot of meta progression there. The cards do look cool. Like some of the art for these dragons is nice. You can also get customized dice skins, which is I'm a big fan of, and then you can upgrade your potions. So there's like a lot. And then you have quests that you could go on. This is what we have here. You want the ones that have the little talents and attribute coins because, well, those are harder to come by. Anyways, we're only on the starting difficulty. The game is not like incredibly easy, but I think a lot of that has to do with like how much progression you have. So before we even like really get into it, that's something to be aware of. What I will also say is this game does appear to now have in addition to local co-op, I think it has online co-op as well, which I think would be pretty fun, actually. The game also added a dash, which it did not have previously, and potions are now mostly manual, kind of. It's split. Like some potions are automatic and some are manual. I think if you have potion slots filled up and you pick one up, you automatically use one. What we're going to be doing basically throughout a wave, we'll take a rapier, is going from point of interest to point of interest. And there's, I think, 3 or 4 that I've noticed. There's cards, there's treasure chests, and there's these, basically your companion XP. So whichever character you choose, you get to bring along one of the other 2 characters. And in this case, I brought along the tank with us. And you have to step on you have to fill up the companion XP to level them up. Otherwise, they're not going to get stats. I want to reroll because we were going fire. This level up system is still kind of weird to me too. You basically fill up your skill up to 100%, but it seems like the more the more higher rarity upgrades you put into it, the better it ends up being later on. I'm not really sure exactly how that's supposed to work, if I'm being straight up, but higher rarity stuff, good. Get more skills. All right, let's take Flame Vortex. This game does look good, and it does control very well, very snappily, which is pretty important, obviously. The dash is a huge addition compared to the previous game if you tried it before and didn't like it. Falling Star. Meteor. We've got, what is this? That's a Dark Souls enemy. I think one of the problems this game has, I think it still has it, is this Pathfinder marketing, because let's be honest here, while yes, it might have like the theme of it, of Pathfinder and whatnot, let's take rarity upgrade. That's for a passive. Also, my companion is down. We're gonna have to resurrect him. Losing a chart of shield applies knockback to enemies around you. Okay. We are getting stomped. What I was gonna say, one of the problems this game has is that it is marketed right as a Pathfinder game, when really there's very little like tabletop elements actually in the game. There's not a ton of choice about stuff like that. Obviously there's, you know, the theme, but like only having 3 classes is kind of like when I think of Pathfinder, I think of like, you know, Dungeons & Dragons 3.5, except having like tons of classes and getting into the details and whatnot, right? Not that I've actually played any Pathfinder anytime recently, aside from like the PC games. But this does not really give me... I'm gonna take a reach spell. That's a giant golem. This does not give me Pathfinder vibes, and I think that's the biggest like marketing thing with the game, right? Like, we're getting ruined right now. That you have to come to terms with. Like, this is a bullet heaven with a Pathfinder skin that has solid controls and lots of meta progression, and if you're into that, you're gonna like it. If you're not into that, you're not going to like it. It's pretty simple. Get a lot of level ups just now, apparently. Okay. Let's go for the chest, I guess. I can press 2. I think 2 is the haste one. I like the spell effects. I love the look of the game. I love the way like all that stuff is. I just think some of these parts is like, this whole level up system I still think is so weird. I don't know. It feels much less satisfying leveling up a number to a percentage than getting like a different tier or something. It's like it misses out on the serotonin boost of getting like a crazy good upgrade that it should have. And then the wave ends, or the floor ends, when you defeat X number of enemies. It'll be slightly more for the next one. I feel like I was a lot stronger when I was playing a lightning build. One change they did make originally when it came out is the timer would tick down when you stand on one of these. But now it pauses, which is nice. Let's upgrade the chakra. I'm an extra bounces here. I've said this before in videos for other games in this genre. I do think when you're leveling up your abilities, they need to be more impactful, like adding extra projectiles, adding other effects, and having maybe fewer of those upgrades that are more impactful, as opposed to a ton of them that are small you know, value bonuses. It provides a much better feeling game. It would also make more sense for a tabletop RPG themed game, because you know, the idea is that you don't level up as much, but your levels are much more impactful. Also, the exclusion of loot from this, I mean, Well, I guess the joke here is that some of these things are loot, right? But if there was ever, like, Death Must Die and Halls of Torment being the two loot games I think of in the Vampire Survivors genre, when this exists, and it should 100% be, in my opinion, the focus. I don't know. I think flavorfully it's missed out. But again, that is like separate from the game itself. Okay. See, the legendary stuff feels good because it's like these numbers are nice. The range and size of your spells by a lot. I like the idea of larger everything here. I don't know. We're at a point where I don't expect any of that to change. Like, if this is the 1.0 release, this is it. This is what you're getting. And I don't think it's bad, actually. It's just weird. It's just weird. Because if you were to swap this and, let's say, Halls of Torment, and told me Halls of Torment was the Pathfinder themed game, I would 100%. If I had to guess, I would say it's the Pathfinder one. The Halls of Torment was the Pathfinder game, which is so odd to me. I think we're about to die. I guess I could stop time. That is really cool. It's really cool, and the game does have boss fights, and the progression, like the levels are way better. It used to be super slow, so there's like been a ton of improvements. They've done a great job. Undoubtedly. Frostbite? Does it slow? It does slow. I don't know if I've tried this before. It's Kamehameha Wave. I think we just died. And then procced time stop from a passive. All right, look at all the purples. Look at all the stuff going up. Numbers go up, right? This part's cool too. I like the loot and rolling for dice. That's the only Pathfinder part, right? But it doesn't feel, I don't know, as satisfying as it should. Maybe it's just me. All right, I would like to add more projectiles. Add more projectiles to Falling Star. Yes. Yes. We are covering the screen in nonsense right now. Don't get hit for 79 seconds. Seems kind of difficult with everything on the screen. Albeit, I am contributing greatly to that problem, for sure. Like, I'm an absolute menace to the visibility of everything right now. Okay, yeah, that's not happening on this floor, I don't think. Whatever. You can reroll your quests, so if there's one you don't like don't get hit or something, you can always just skip it. What do we want here? I guess take Frostbite? I don't know. Take the weapon upgrade? When in doubt, just take the weapon upgrade. Give me big money. 20? Oh, okay. Well, we called it. Unfortunately, it's all common. I don't really understand why that. we rolled a 20 on our treasure chest, but everything was common anyway, so it didn't matter. Falling Star. So Fireball's 99.7 now, so we probably will get one more Fireball upgrade, and then we won't get any more Fireball upgrades. And then it's gonna have like, okay, now it's this color, right? where I've had other things that will be like purple when you level them up all the way. And I'm guessing it's has to do with like what upgrades you've taken on the way there. But it's still just like such a weird system that's just very... It's not to say it's bad, it's just not intuitive and just doesn't feel amazing, I guess. There's a lot of XP on the ground and other things. Oh, legendary upgrade. Acceptable. Acceptable. Flame Vortex seems good. Oh, we got a vacuum. It's nice. I'm gonna try to get to this XP for our companion here before the timer runs out, but it's gonna be close. No, it's not. We didn't make it. Oh well, it's fine. Floor 3. So there's like 3 floors, and then there is a boss wave typically. And I think this one has a dragon, or at least that's what it showed at the intro. I mean, you guys saw that. And it plays a little different depending on which character you are. Obviously the fighter is a lot of close range stuff. A little tankier. And the rogue is kind of in between-ish. I don't know, I haven't played the rogue enough, and I also didn't care for the rogue previously, so I don't know if things have changed, right? So that's why I kind of just stuck to the wizard. Also, if you actually want to progress, the game kind of incentivizes you to... You do need to level up like 2 characters at least. I guess unless you're playing online co-op. I don't know how that works, or how that works exactly. I also don't know if local co-op increases like the side characters' level during quests. I would hope so, because that could feel bad, but I have no idea. So I'm not gonna say whether it does or doesn't, right? I would just say I'd hope so. I do think this would be pretty good co-op. Like, it controls really well. I don't know if online you'd be stuck to the same screen. If you're not, that could be really cool. If you are, that could be annoying online. Locally, that doesn't matter. You know, we've done local co-op games for years, and being on the same screen is just a thing. Especially in this like genre of games, like gauntlet style type stuff. Not being tethered to your partner might be a little more interesting. So in that respect, and I don't think, like, honestly, I don't think there's a lot of good co-op games in this genre from what I've played and seen. Most of them seem to sacrifice a lot. This one doesn't. Right? So maybe if you got a friend or whatever that you want to play a vampire survivor style bullet heaven, what have you, with, this might be one to look into. The game does seem to have a lot of difficulty levels as well, so there's a lot of content here. Let's just upgrade Frostbite. See, Flame Vortex is purple, and I guess that's because we got it to 114%. I'm not really sure. Again, now we get Frostbite up, and Frostbite is going to be common. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what determines it, honestly. Somebody in the comments surely has played enough of this to let me know. Wait, how many 20s have we gotten now? Seems outrageous. You know, for thinking we were gonna lose earlier, it's gone pretty well. So I'm upgrading Quicken Spell. It didn't really say what that does, but basically I think I have it level 2, so whenever we cast a spell, we have a 30% chance to cast another spell that's on cooldown. Which I do love me some chain casting. Which is probably why there's like meteors falling around basically constantly. See if we can get to this treasure chest up here. We actually didn't get hit for 79 seconds. That's crazy. Incidentally completing quests. Don't mind if I do. Still 60 elites. I just realized that's a lot of enemies. Now, one thing you can do is you can What happened? What? When? What? I thought I was fine. I thought I was fine. I was gonna say, one thing you can do, if you don't want to cash in your XP on this on your character, you can select a different character, and you can go to quests and you can complete it. And unless it's been changed, you should be able to, like, if I go over to here, I mean, it still takes so much XP to level up any of these characters. But I can just show it off. She has 26, 27 right now. If I go here to complete it. Never mind. Never mind. I thought that was a thing before, but I guess they changed it. But, wow, I really wanted to show off a boss. That was disappointing. Okay, we'll run it back. We have enough with 2 talent points. Can I buy anything? I could buy spell penetration and cold mastery, sure. And what is, he has 4 things. When you shield block a ray or projectile, you bounce it back the way it came. That seems good. Seems pretty okay. Let's take these things. Learn all fighter talents, cool. And then give him some, he's strong. Give him some strength? His strength is already capped. Give him some wisdom to reduce the cooldowns of his stuff. And then each character has 2 models. You know, whatever. All right, let's try this again. Give it one more good attempt, because that was I really don't know what happened. We were fine, and then we were dead. Let's go Falling Star Epic to start with, and then Flail. Flail is like Holy Bible or whatever. You know, the spinning orb effect. Falling Star might not be the best starting spell, admittedly. Ooh, I do like Gauntlet. I think Gauntlet's pretty good. Mostly because it has a pushback effect. Oh, I forgot to spend our gold to upgrade the cards we unlocked, but whatever, it's fine. Fireball is going to be better for right now. I'm going to try to only get like rare or better upgrades for our Flame Vortex, or not Flame Vortex, or Meteor, Falling Star. Okay, well, uncommon at least. And see what happens. Which I thought was like, maybe that was the joke, is that you're trying to do that, right? Spend your good upgrades and the thing you want to specialize in. But then I realized when you pick up treasure chests, it's just completely random what you get. So you can't really do that, even if you wanted to all the way. I'm just gonna stop time casually here. We had so many 20s last time too. I guess let's take Flame Vortex. Common. I mean, spells are there only 3 fire spells? Is that real? Got a hammer. Call me Captain Hammer. Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's Poison Ground. Probably shouldn't stand in that. Falling Star Legendary, yes. Yes, I'm about that. But see, I don't have a choice about this. I mean, I would take it, obviously, but... Flame Vortex and a Legendary Falling Star. And Fireball. I think there's only 3 fire spells. That can't be right. Maybe you have to unlock them by getting a higher level. It's very possible. Chakram. Let's... I think this card is like right here. Yeah. More about a progression. Another Iron Golem coming at us. Force Barrage. Immolation. Your fire spells apply burning. Well, that seems really good. I think we were missing that one last time. Perhaps it would have helped. Maybe I should pick up some armor or something. It seems like we're just taking a ton of damage every time we get touched. It's tough being a wizard out here. Let's get Reach Spell. Yeah, can't help but notice. Cannot help but notice only 3 fire spells. Oh, look at all these potions. Holy moly. Armor? Give me armor. Give me, I guess, Force Barrage. No, let's leave the window open in case there is, in fact, another fire spell, although I've yet to see it. Well, that was a 4. That was terrible. We just fell down a flight of stairs. Don't need Chain Lightning. I don't know why I'm saying it's new either. It's like I've definitely used it plenty of times. I'll take... I guess I'm gonna take Cone of Cold, which is what Howling Blizzard is. Spells deal more damage to armored enemies. Yeah, it's probably good. It looks a little different than how I remember. 19, nice. Falling Star. I'm gonna wait till we get a higher upgrade one for that. Let's get Flame Vortex up though. Testing my theory here about taking high upgrades, high rarity upgrades on a specific skill. Hopefully having the extra armor helps. I mean, this is just a 3rd stage on seemingly the easiest difficulty, so like it shouldn't be that ridiculous, but you never know. Put in the Florida Stand Your Ground law. Very Florida manish. Do we want the hammer? Do we want a spear? Take the hammer. We will be teleported. We got an hourglass. I mean, if you can get infinite cards, then that means there's infinite scaling. Because some of the weapons give like 3% damage. Gauntlet, please. Powerful Reflection, that seems pretty good. Reflect back projectiles and hit in an area while doing it. Another 20. Well, shit. That upgraded Falling Star to over 100%. Now I don't think I can get any more of it, and it's also just gone. I don't understand. I don't understand. I do know we're gonna try and get to this upgrade for our buddy here, and we made it. Nice. Nice. Tanky Jeff hammer time. No, let's go flail. All right, on to the next stage. Lore about something. The lore here is very vague, so it's not vague, it's just like very specific. Fighting like Tar-Baphon or something. What is this, a super chest? What's going on? This is taking forever to open. It was this, bro. Mildly tilted by that. I do think it, okay, kind of cool that legendary chests take longer to open. Also, maybe it shouldn't just look like a regular chest. Maybe it should be like super ordained or whatnot. Naturally, I would roll a 1 for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. Just disappointed. We're gonna double dip here since these spawn together. Give me the... Here's the radius of shield sweep, sure. That is some type of horrible monster. There, oh, chest down here. Let's go. Falling Star is really just popping off. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with the upgrade system. It's kind of bothering me, to be honest. Like, I feel like I've played enough that I should understand it, but I don't. I am going to take Fireball here. And then Flame Vortex. Yeah, I'll just go straight for fire upgrades first. And then we roll, and then we skip through it because it doesn't actually matter, because you don't get a choice. One cool thing about the warrior, the tank, whatever, he gets, in one of his passives, gives you a chance to have increased rarity on upgrades, which is why sometimes he's getting, like, a higher tier upgrade in the chest, which does feel good. I agree about that. But again, this is one of those design choices, I think, that, I don't know, feels bad to me. Maybe it's because I just don't understand it, but also, even if I did understand it, it's still just like minor percent upgrades. There was a chest inside the shrine. Fireball. A million things just popped up at once. There's another chest here. Okay. This chest seems less impressive. So we rolled 20 naturally. Where was that on our other? Also, our HP. Do we just have none? Is that our problem? We're just far too squishy for this area? Yeah, it might be. Because we just took an enormous amount of damage. I'm gonna go around this way. Okay. Let's keep upgrading spells. Need to find a potion. Okay, clarify. I need to find a healing potion. Like those right there. 16. Acceptable. We just go Flame Vortex, Howling Blizzard. No reason, again, I don't think I really need to think about it too much. Just take the attack upgrade and be on with it. More so about movement. Chance to reroll for free. Okay. I could be persuaded to start rerolling harder. Especially if I was given that opportunity at the cost of 0. We found a stick. Ooh, and a fancy church. See, why didn't the legendary one look like this? I don't understand. 20. We've rolled a 20 in all but our all but the legendary chest. Slippery Gauntlet. All right, so we're about to be back where we were. Are we stronger or weaker? I honestly could not tell. I'm just grabbing XP at this point. Flame Vortex. Being teleported now. Cave floor 3. Tar-Baphon imprisoned with a seat of power. A Gallowspire. I assume this is like a module. But and Tar-Baphon is probably just some lich, right? Makes sense to me. Alright, so what got us last time is the real question. I'm assuming it was some type of projectile that I couldn't see. Maybe a series of. Okay, can I stop rolling 20s on... I don't know. I guess I don't want to stop rolling 20s, but I still feel dirty about that legendary one. I will take hammer and freeze time. And let's head back to the chest on the left. Immolation is good. These are all good. We'll take Howling Blizzard. Howling Blizzard, sure. Only 3 fire spells is kind of bothering me as well. There's 4 slots. Shouldn't there be at least 4 fire spells? That way you can spec into like Fire Mage. Seems appropriate. Okay, let's reroll. That didn't cost anything. Let's reroll. Rare upgrade. Okay. Rerolling proving to be useful here. Should probably just time stop on cooldown, honestly. Gives me more time to move around the map, get closer to objectives. It also recharges pretty fast. You can have a chakram. Let's go for the card first over the chest. Card is permanent progression, chest is temporary. Should probably be able to like hover over and see what it does too. We lost a reroll there. Disappointing. Howling Blizzard. Don't see a reason why we don't take that. I do think the actual amount of time you spend in each wave is pretty good now. I think they've got a good balance to that. Feels right. Who's hitting me with this slow aura? I'm not sure, but they're kind of annoying. Come to find out, it's my own character. Most likely. I will take 16. Yeah, I think uncommon upgrade is fine. I think we're only re-rolling common upgrades at the moment. This is not a common upgrade. I'm gonna increase our armor, actually. Seems like a good idea considering how much damage we were taking per hit to the regular enemies, because like who knows how much damage the boss is gonna do. And the boss is gonna have some type of mechanics I'm gonna have to figure out on the fly. Legendary? Legendary hammer. And no. Again, acceptable. More damage to armored enemies. I guess. I still feel like I'm kind of like just randomly just picking whatever. I will take range and size, and range and size, and we will reroll, and we will take range and size, and then another legendary. Okay, range and size, and another level. Cool. This is a lot. Range and size. No common upgrades here. No, stop it. Stop it. Range and size. I mean, it's all gonna be the same, right? Oh no, I guess we have 6, so it's gonna be slightly different. Oh, of course that's the one where it stops when I wasn't ready. Should have much bigger blast zones now. I guess we've maxed out the other passive, so that's all we have left. We have fully kitted out our wizard, our fire wizard. We're level 20. We have acquired everything we can. Time for the campaign boss. The BBEG, if you will. Maybe we can actually pick up a few things first here. few companion bonuses. Mayhaps. Oh, he has his own set of rerolls. I didn't actually realize that. It's kind of cool. I wonder if the reroll bonus from the wizard is usable on the warrior. Probably not. I had to guess. We're getting a lot of gifts here at the end. Isn't that just like literally the boss of the game? Okay. Level 45. On to fight something. There's probably gonna be a little bit of dialogue. Istravek. The fortress city of Vigil. Oh. Istravek. Wizard. Ah, wizards have always been my favorite. They make for such stimulating conversation. You will not find me as conversational as others. I'll take what I can get. It's so quiet in these halls and it will soon be quiet again. It is a oh, it's one of these. It's one of the, oh my god, I can't see anything because of my meteors. That's not, oh no, that's not good. That's not, I can't see anything. Yeah, he has a tail, he has two hands. I have no idea when one thing's happening and others not. We just died. So that's not good. And then we're dead again. Okay, well, that was the worst boss fight so far. I don't really know what else to say about that. That was bad. Couldn't see anything. Did we at least get to, oh, we got to level 5. Did something happen at level 5? We can now level up our stuff to 15. Which I guess gives more damage, which we don't really know how much. And then we have some more talent points. And then we got some more collection stuff. But yeah, this is, you know, Pathfinder, Gallowspire Survivors. If you have a friend to play it with, I think it's pretty good. But by yourself, that was, man, don't fight that boss with Meteor. That was atrocious. Some extra power-ups here. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Hope you found it useful. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Jeff out. Bye.